Here at Reviewed.com, we've spent the last year testing all sorts of cameras, everything from pocketable point-and-shoots to compact system cameras with interchangeable lenses and high-end DSLRs. Now, after months of testing and dozens of reviews, we're finally ready to reveal our best cameras of the year. The biggest trend in cameras this year was the rise of mirrorless compact system cameras.
Mirrorless cameras are basically just interchangeable lens cameras, and they allow you to sort of swap lenses at will, but they're not as big and bulky as your traditional DSLRs.
This year's pick for camera of the year goes to the Olympus OMD EM1, a mirrorless interchangeable lens camera that retails for around $1,400 without a lens.
The image quality is just top-notch. Really holds its own against even up to professional DSLRs in terms of feature set, in terms of control, in terms of responsiveness, and it's an extremely durable camera, fully weather sealed. We've seen these things literally sit in just a standing shower, and they're fine.
The EM1 makes use of the Micro Four Thirds lens system, which is the same lens system used by our runner-up pick for camera of the year, the Panasonic GX7.
The Micro Four Thirds lens system has yielded some of the more impressive cameras this year. It's a smaller sensor than what you usually get in full-size DSLRs, which allows for more compact lenses. This is about as big a lens as they have in the system.
For those who like the larger frame of a traditional DSLR, our favorite for 2013 was the Canon EOS 70D, featuring an impressive new autofocus system.
It allows you basically to focus very quickly and seamlessly between subjects in live view. Other DSLRs to this point, they do obviously have autofocus, but when they autofocus between things, it looks ugly, it jitters, it looks terrible. The 70D is nice and smooth from point to point, great all-around performance, great image quality, and it comes in at a nice price at under $1,500.
If you still want an interchangeable lens camera but don't want to break the bank, the Sony NEX5T wins our award for Best Value Mirrorless Camera.
It's $549 body only, which means you don't get a lens with it. But it's $699 with a lens, and we expect the prices to come down on sales and things like that. It's a camera you can learn and you can grow with, but we feel that for the price, it's a great entry point for anybody who wants to get into interchangeable lenses but doesn't want to deal with the hassle of a full-size DSLR.
And if you don't have room for all those extra lenses, we picked our favorite point-and-shoot cameras for getting top-notch image quality without the extra baggage.
The best point-and-shoot we've ever tested at Reviewed.com is the Sony RX100 II. Basically, what separates the RX100 II from other cameras, it just has a much larger sensor, but it's still a very portable camera.
The RX100 II is the successor to last year's RX100 with a few useful modifications.
They added a hot shoe, they added a nice tilting screen. All around, the performance is really on par with a lot of interchangeable lens cameras. Unfortunately, the price is also on par with a lot of interchangeable lens cameras. It comes in at like $749.99 is the MSRP.
For about half the cost of the RX100 II, you can get a Canon PowerShot S120, winner of our award for Best Pocket Camera.
For the longest time, the Canon S series has been that hallmark pocketable camera that just performs great, and the S120 continues that tradition. It's got a great new screen, it's got Wi-Fi, full manual control for more advanced shooters, but tons of auto stuff. It's still a point and shoot.
If you're simply looking for the best cheap camera, we give the award for Best Value Point and Shoot to the Canon 330 HS.
It does what point and shoots for the last couple of years have done. They just fits in your pocket, you can take it with you anywhere, has a nice 10x optical zoom and Wi-Fi.
To see our complete list of camera awards, as well as the best of your picks for all our review categories, head over to Reviewed.com.